good evening, and good night, and welcome to the It's Your Perspective Talk Show. It's Thursday, May 7th, 2015. My name is David, aka Kimba, aka Christian, alongside
Bingy Soup.
Yeah, Soup. We're back again.
Yes,
Yeah, man. Many blessings for another show here.
Another day.
This is the It's Your Perspective Talk Show every Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, 8 p.m. until. Give us a call tonight, 340-201-9005. You can also text us on that number as well. Most importantly, you have to go to our website, streaminglivefromthevi.com. Go to our website right now, click on Watch Us Live, Soup, and guess what? They'll see us live. That's how it goes. We also have email, streaminglivefromthevi@yahoo.com. If you just want to send us a quick comment, you can do it via that email as well. We do have a special guest in the studio tonight right here. Here she is right there. Melody Rains, wave to the crowd. You're streaming out right now. But as we continue on here, Soup, real quick, I just want to say that we are in a high-tech, low-tech studio coming to you from an undisclosed location here in St. Croix, Virgin Islands. No radio, no TV, internet only. We don't have a radio frequency or a TV channel. You got to get online. Use your smartphone, your Android, your iPad, your Mac laptop, or your Windows laptop. Just open your browser and go to streaminglivefromthevi.com, and guess what? You'll see us live. Also, check out all our recorded live shows. Over about 165 now on YouTube. Check out all our shows recorded live. Many guests have been on here. We also have some shows as well on Ustream.tv. Go to Ustream.tv and search for our channel, It's Your Perspective Talk Show, and see all the shows. 2 Facebook pages. Want to give a super shout out to CHS class of 1982. That's the class that we're representing here. I want to send a shout out to all our classmates worldwide. Here in St. Croix, around the corner, St. Thomas, St. John, wherever you are, just link us up. Let us know how you're doing. A shout out to Vanessa of Rhythms, and Julie and Sharice King. Hopefully you guys will come back and help us out some more with the show. And to all our past guests, Soup, thanks for being on the show, man.
Yes, sir.
Also, we're on Twitter. Hit us up at VI Perspective. Tweet with us there. We're moving straight forward and up, Soup. The show's mission is just simply to inform, entertain, and empower everyone. And as always, Soup blesses the show with the It's Your Perspective poem. Soup, you ready?
Yes, sir.
Bless that mic, man.
Greetings in the name of His Divine Majesty, Kidamawi, Impa Haile Selassie I, Jah Rastafari. The greatest secret in life is that reality is nothing more than illusion. The physical world does not exist outside of our own belief system and the filter of our own mind. We are, in fact, subparticles of Jah experiencing creation itself. But as subparticles of Jah, we have swayed over these creation. Everything you have experienced in life, every event, occurrence, object, and person is nothing more than a figment of your own thoughts, beliefs, and words. The problem is, most of us are still asleep. The problem is, most of us are still asleep. When you understand this, your entire world shifts and you come to realize the true meaning of life is thus like a lucid dream. We have total control.
Yes, Soup, that is the It's Your Perspective poem. Soup's been blessing us well over a year now. We made a year doing this show in April, just 2-3 weeks back. As we continue to blaze it up here, just want to make some shout outs here real quick before we get to Melody. This week is Teacher Appreciation Week. Soup and I talked a little bit about this last night. Big up to all the teachers here,
all educators
worldwide. It's also Nurses Appreciation Week as well. Another noble job as well, teachers and nurses. Big up to that whole entire crew. This month, May, is National Tourism Month. And a quick shout out to all our past guests. We had Grandmaster Lewis Jackson, Arthur Gary James, Kim Jerome was on here, and Toby D was on, I guess the week before that. But most importantly, Soup, this Sunday is Mother's Day.
Yes.
And we want to give a shout out to all the mothers out there.
Far. Melody, happy Mother's Day to you in advance.
That's right.
You know,
our guest tonight is Melody Rains. There she is right there. Welcome back, Melody. Thanks for coming in.
Yes.
And Melody's here tonight. She wanted to talk a little bit about 4th of July. As I guess that's a couple months away now, and all things related, I guess. So tell us about what you have planned, or what's being planned for that holiday, which I think is on a Saturday this year, right?
I believe so.
Okay.
I haven't really. I need to check that out.
Let me see here.
First off, I want to thank you for inviting me back to It's Your Perspective. Glad to be back in the studios. I am at an undisclosed location, but I just want to assure everybody out there that I'm perfectly safe.
Yes,
Okay. Everything's good here. Again, a shout out to all the mothers out there. Happy Mother's Day. And I want to send a special shout out to my mother, whose birthday is the day before Mother's Day. And she's making a grand age of 83.
Nice.
And my mother's still a pistol. She hasn't lost any of her gumption for sure.
Right.
So sweet lady, keeps us together. She's the glue that holds us together. I want to talk to you today about Sunset Jazz in Frederiksted, and that program, which is a free community concert that happens every month down in Frederiksted, is organized by FEDA, which is the Frederiksted Economic Development Association. And I've been honored for the last 2 years. We have 2-year terms. For the last 2 years to be the president of FEDA.
Okay.
And FEDA has a long, great history of advocacy for businesses in the Frederiksted area, and also being involved in a lot of great projects. Actually, to give some background, FEDA was actually born in the aftermath of Hurricane Hugo in 1989,
right,
when the then governor wanted to put together wanted to have some grassroots organizations to assist in building back St. Croix. And it started out as the Frederiksted Merchants Association, and then evolved into the Frederiksted Economic Development Association. And at that time, well, still up to now, we are called on by governors we have a seat at the table when things are going on in Frederiksted, when we want to ask the advice of organizations that have the interests of the business community and the population, the residential community of Frederiksted in mind. So between, I would say, our town Frederiksted, who does revitalization, and FEDA, we actually, do help a lot of things with the government and making things happen in Frederiksted. We're best known for the monthly Sunset Jazz, and this is a monthly jazz and more free concert that is put on every third Friday of the month in Frederiksted, and we feature local bands, and sometimes we have visiting bands, and it's just a great time. It's a great time that we have. We have usually about 300 to 400 people who come down into Frederiksted to enjoy Sunset Jazz, and from there they go and patronize the restaurants and bars in Frederiksted. So that is part of our mission, to stimulate the economic activity in Frederiksted, and that's how we do it. A lot of the businesses there, they actually form a lot of their programs or specials, or they open up special nights, or they have things because they know Frederiksted, the Sunset Jazz is happening that night, and they know you're going to have a lot more people in Frederiksted. So anytime when you have something in Frederiksted, usually people say, well, what day is Sunset Jazz? And either, depending on what their mission is, they do it on a day other than Sunset Jazz, or they do it on Sunset Jazz night to capitalize on the people. So, I mean, we've really had a great time doing Sunset Jazz, and one of the things that I love about it is that music makes people smile. And when I'm there, all I see is happy people, and that's such a joy. The energy is great down there.
Are you having any Sunset Jazz this month?
Yeah, this month, glad you asked that. This month we are celebrating the youth this month. We actually have the John H. Woodson Jazz Band that is going to be on stage at Sunset Jazz, and these guys are phenomenal, guys and girls. They're under the direction of Mario Thomas, who's a very accomplished musician, and man, you are going to be hearing some really awesome jazz. You're going to be hearing the classic jazz and standard jazz. You're going to be hearing things, these young people, junior high school students,
Right.
18 of them, they're going to be, you're going to be hearing sounds from Thelonious Monk. You're going to be hearing stuff from George Gershwin. You're going to be hearing Count Basie. You're going to be hearing, oh my gosh, there's so many people, all of the jazz standards, and they're going to do some contemporary stuff too. I heard they're going to be doing some John Legend and probably throwing a little calypso and Quelbe just to show their versatility.
Right.
But I want everybody to come out. That's May the 15th. It's from 6 to 9 p.m. Of course, it's a free event, and just come and support the youth because you know, they really need it, and these guys, these are our future musicians that are going.
Yes.
It's awesome.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, and then you're going to have one in June as well, right?
Yeah, so usually we have, every month, we have Sunset Jazz, except for August, when we go on hiatus, and in July, when we actually change it to July 4th. Because we have our free community concert on July 4th. This year will be our 4th year. And it's definitely been a struggle, but it's been something that the town of Frederiksted looks forward to. Our post-Emancipation Day free community concert, jazz, reggae, and soul. So you'll get 3 genres of music, something that appeals to everybody.
Right.
And you know, vendors, street fairs, fireworks. So it's going to be awesome. We usually have probably about between 3,000 to 4,000 people in Frederiksted. It is the largest annual event beside of Carnival that happens in Frederiksted. And you have about 3,000 to 4,000 people in town itself. It's going to be on the waterfront, of course. However, for the fireworks, you have people lined up on the beaches from Hams Bluff all the way to Sandy Point. So those people, I can't even count those people. So it's even more thousands of people. It's a great time for the businesses, stimulate the economy. It's a great time for entrepreneurs and home-based businesses that come out and are able to get, you know, their vendor tables and sell their wares. And you know, a lot of people have made a pretty good mark on this community with their cuisine.
Yes.
So you know, you can get good food, good drinks, and everything there. And we're working really hard, our membership at FETA, to make sure this goal comes about. We do have some financial issues, as I think everyone does in the community, and probably, you know, all around the states and globally with this economy. But you know, we're going to move forward, and we're appealing to the business community to come out and, you know, help us out with it.
So some things may be, I guess, in jeopardy, I guess, if we don't get more money. And this is fireworks too?
Yeah, David, definitely, and especially the fireworks. We really need a sponsor for the fireworks. So if you're listening and you got some deep pockets up here, fireworks are going to cost us probably about $17,000.
Okay.
That's for a good 15-minute fireworks show.
Right.
Okay.
And we're desperately looking for a sponsor to cover that.
The fireworks guys, is that team here, or do you guys have to bring them in for that?
No. We have a team right here on St. Croix, Crucians that are pyrotechnics.
Oh, really? Okay.
And specialize in fireworks. Yes.
Okay.
And it's really a very complicated procurement, and also to store them and transport them because, of course, it's it's hazardous and explosive.
Right.
So the fireworks have to be ordered from the states. They bring down here. We need to coordinate with the government agencies that bring goods into the Virgin Islands, coordinate with the fire department and the police department for the transportation. And at that night when the fireworks are shot off from the pier, of course there's a lot more coordination that goes on again with the government agencies for permits and insurance and all of these things. So it actually just adds up to that. So it's one of our biggest expenses for July 4th, but it's post-emancipation and people look forward to it. People just love fireworks.
Yes.
They really, really love fireworks. Last year we put on an awesome fireworks show. We brought some new type of fireworks that came down, and the light show in the sky was just awesome, and we're looking forward to something that big and better. So any company out there who would be willing to assist, of course, you'll get top billing in our advertisements. We do advertisements on radio, television. We have our Facebook page, which has a lot of people and really shares our information a lot. So we're just continuing looking for that. And again, we're going to have a group that does jazz, a group that does soul, and a group that does reggae. So it's going to be a great day. We'll put out on the stage. The stage is going to be just north of the Veterans Park on Strand Street in Frederiksted.
Yes.
So that's where the stage would be, and it just goes down the grass on the waterfront. So you have a lot of space for people to set up their chairs and everything like that. And then our vendors will start again from the Vendors Park all the way down to almost the Buttle Park. So that's about 20-25 vendors.
Okay, so is this like all day, or it just starts at in the evening?
We usually start like around 3 o'clock.
Okay.
You'll have some DJ music and that kind of stuff like that. But the concert itself will probably start around 5 or 6 o'clock, and we go to like about 12. Really, it's not a late night. And fireworks usually come on at 8 o'clock. And at that time, there's somebody on the concert stage at 8 o'clock. And whoever that band is gets the backdrop of the fireworks.
Wow.
It's really awesome.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So do you know who's going to be the guests for this for May? Can you say, or is it still?
For May, that's this month. No, for May is the junior high school band.
Okay.
Right. For May is the junior high school. I thought you was going to ask me about July, but we want to keep that one under wraps. We're thinking about some really awesome entertainment that Virgin Islands entertainment that maybe hasn't been on stage that much or in this way.
Okay.
The way we putting it together.
Right.
On St. Croix, so it's going to be something really special.
Okay.
Really, David, our bill for this one day is about $30,000, about $33,000 for this one day. And what I'm talking about is the fireworks, the bands, overhead, electricity, our permits, the staging and the lighting, the DJ. I think that's about most of the major stuff.
Expenses, yeah.
Yeah, it's about $30,000. We are talking with tourism, and we are talking with a couple of other people, and we know this is going to we want to just put it out to the public that we are looking for new businesses to come in and show your commitment to St. Croix. Show your commitment to this tourism product, because it is a great tourism product. It's great for the locals firstly, but then after that, all of the people who are on St. Croix in the hotels and visiting family, they come down, and when we have these type of things and You have so many people. It's such a great meeting place for everyone. And it's an opportunity for us to show people who don't live here in the Virgin Islands how St. Croix, how the style is done for St. Croix for the July 4th, which is our post-Emancipation Day, but also Independence Day for the United States.
Okay. And so do you guys advertise this like away, like this event in the States, so try to get some of the, I guess some of those folks to come down here and participate in the 4th here?
Well, I would say through the internet we do. However, we are talking with tourism and some other government agencies about putting together a package for St. Croix for July, because actually July, and I don't mind talking about other people's programs. This is all benefiting St. Croix, and it's all benefiting the Virgin Islands. But you have to realize that July in St. Croix has so many great events that happen.
Okay.
Number one, on the 3rd, of course, it's our Emancipation Day, and there are usually an emancipation program that goes on. On the 4th is our July 4th free community concert, jazz, reggae, and soul with the fireworks. Now, later on in the month, I can't give you the exact dates, you have Mango Melee.
Yes.
A big thing. And you have the July 4th horse races, and I hope that happens. I know there's little things that are going on with the horse races, but I'm sure they'll get that together. And then the Wim Plantation hosts Come Home to St. Croix. All of these things are happening in July, and it's pretty much spaced apart so that they don't conflict with each other, which is really good that it fell like that. Mm-hmm. And it just gives you a whole month of activities. So yeah, David, why can't the Virgin Islands government take all of these activities that have been happening for consecutive years? They're well established. It's not something that's fly by night. All of them are well established, and put together a package that I would like to say, I would like to name, I had this name for a while, A July to Remember in St. Croix. Okay. And then, like you said, put that out to our, to stateside and all over the world for, anybody who wants to travel to St. Croix and come in July. Stay for the whole month and go to all the events. Show us what Crucian life is really about, and show us how we do things and what our style is. It's going to be great. It is great. And I urge all of the locals to actually be involved in all the events that happen in July.
I know a lot of people here go to the fireworks. Like I said, people are...
Yeah, that's one of the biggest event that goes on.
Yeah, people like to see fireworks, and they come out in droves to see that. So that's in July. Concerts, food vendors, and many things.
Yeah, food and drinks, a lot of friendships, a lot of people coming together, just have a good time. It's necessary. We all live stressful lives. That's just the way the world is right now. That's just the way it is. So we need to find these times where we can just, let our hair down and have some fun just for a couple of hours. Forget all your worries, forget all your cares, and have some fun.
Okay. Now, what about vendors? If I want to sell down there, do you deal with that as well, or do they have to go another angle to get?
No. We take care of the vendors. We take care of everything that goes on the July 4th.
Okay.
I want to send a shout out to Claire Roker, who is the treasurer for FETA. And this woman is amazing. She is definitely, she's not my right hand. She stands beside me. We work hand in hand. She's the treasurer, and she also takes care of all of the vendors. And when we do things that need vendors, Miss Roker, Claire Roker, she has the list. She goes down the list. She calls people. She organizes it. She, takes care of their locations and all their needs. And she's a wonderful lady, and I'm so glad to have her and all of the rest of the board members of FETA supporting and working together to make this thing happen.
Okay.
Is FETA part of this this they're gonna have a fundraising. I think I'm not sure if it's tomorrow night in our town, Frederickstead. Is Feta a part of that with the governor?
No, I know that the governor is going to be speaking at a event that our town Frederickstead is putting on. Of course, FETA members will be there. We'll be in attendance, but no, it's not the same.
Okay.
Okay. Okay. Well, I guess just if you want to just kind of run through it real quick again, the day and the time and what's happening for that Independence event, that'll be great.
Yeah. Again, FETA, the Frederickstead Economic Development Association, is hosting its 4th annual Post-Emancipation Day, July 4th, free community concert, jazz, reggae, and soul, and fireworks. It's a long title, but I wanted to make sure everything is encompassed in that. With that, of course, we'll have 3 bands on the stage, and the stage will be located just north of Veterans Park. It will abut the Veterans Park, and the stage will be located there. And you can bring your chairs and your towels down the grassy expanse that we have there on the Frederickstead waterfront on Strand Street. And we'll have vendors. There'll be a street fair. We'll have a DJ, 3 bands, like we said, and fireworks at 8 o'clock. Again, I'm appealing to any businesses in the community to get in contact with me. And I'll have a phone number that will be put on screen a little later that you can contact me through. Or you can, of course, you can hit me up on Facebook. Remember that Sunset Jazz in Frederickstead also has a Facebook page. So please go on that page and like us. That's Sunset Jazz in Frederickstead on Facebook. And that way you can get all of the information on what's going on in Sunset Jazz. And make sure you come down to Sunset Jazz on May 15th to see our future musicians, these great young people from the John H. Woodson Junior High School, and they're going to be playing classical jazz and jazz standards and some contemporary music, and they are led by the great Mario Thomas. He's their music teacher, and it's going to be great. Let's support the youth on that day.
Okay, perfect. And then the month that you couldn't really say anything is June. You couldn't really say just yet, if I remember correctly.
Well, June, yeah, I can say June. Actually, with Sunset Jazz, we actually put our schedule together. By January, February, we have the entire year schedule together. So, don't ask me to recite all of them, but I know the ones that are kind of closer. So June, we're actually having the Big Band of St. Croix. And they'll be on stage in June. Okay. So, and that's with Mr. Kent Moorhead.
Okay. And, that's not a school band, is it?
No.
This is an adult.
That is the community big band.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. I never heard of them.
And all these events are always the 3rd Friday in the month, right?
The 3rd Friday in the month, always the 3rd Friday in the month at Buddell Park in Frederickstead, except in July when we go to July 4th.
Right. Okay.
And we're on hiatus in August.
Okay. Anything else you want to say, add to it? Maybe, we forgot to ask you related to that.
No, in regards to FETA and Sunset Jazz and our July 4th concert, I think we kind of covered it all.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Yeah. All right. Our guest tonight is Melody Rains. She just wanted to talk about the FETA and the 4th of July event coming up Saturday. It's actually on a Saturday this year. I did check. So the 4th is on a Saturday. Okay. So I guess that's a good day right in the middle there for everybody. Definitely come out. Enjoy the fireworks. There's going to be 2 or 3 groups there and just vendors, food, and all kinds of stuff for sale. So come on down. So have you ever went to that?
No.
Yeah, I went to it a couple times. A lot of people definitely come out for the fireworks. They're intrigued with, just the whole fireworks in general. Right. So, but yeah, that sounds like a good event.
And you still need a sponsor for the event
Yes, we're still
Melody?
looking. We're looking for sponsors, definitely. Whatever you can give, we appreciate it. It will be put to very good use, and you will get good recognition for being, a good community sponsor, a good corporate community sponsor.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes.
So, David, we can talk about some other stuff.
Well, let's take a quick break.
I'd love to take a break.
Yeah, let's take a quick break. And this is the HR Perspective Talk Show every Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. Today is Thursday. It's about 9:31. We're going to take a quick break, and we'll be right back. All right, we're back. Quick break there. This is the HR Perspective Talk Show. Every Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, 8 p.m. until. Today is Thursday, May 7th, 2015. It's about 8:36 p.m. My name is David, a.k.a. Kimba, a.k.a. Christian, alongside.
Soup.
Yeah, we're back. Melody wanted to hang out a little longer. She wanted to talk a little bit about her cosmetic line. Is that the safe way to put that?
David, you asked me to stay.
We want you to stay. we want you to stay. We want you to stay.
You were like, Melody, please stay a little while longer.
Yes, I was like, Melody, please stay. And she's here still. So we're going to talk a little bit about makeup and cosmetics. And I know that you're doing this cosmetic thing. So do you want to tell us a little bit about it? I know that you're going to come back and probably do a little bit more like a before and after kind of demonstration kind of thing. But, just tell us, about it and that kind of stuff.
Well, I was pretty lucky to get involved in this business at the time that I've been doing this for about a year now. I think it just made my first year anniversary, and it's called Younique Cosmetics. And when you are selling something, when you are sharing something, when you stand behind something, you have to believe in this product. I believe in everything that I'm doing. I put myself into it 100%. That's the type of, I guess, A-type personality that I have. And on one of my visits to the States in Houston, I was introduced to this business. It's called Younique Cosmetics, and it's a natural-based cosmetics, and that's one of the things that I like about it. It's free from chemicals and dyes and parabens, and it's really good for sensitive skin, which, I've found doing this that I've had some clients that say, or some people that say, oh, well, I like makeup, but I don't use it. And with a little bit of, talk, or maybe their friend saying something, they reveal that they have extra sensitive skin, or they may have some sort of condition, maybe eczema or something like that, whereas when they put on any type of makeup to enhance their beauty, it actually burns their skin. So it was something that they never really wanted to do before, but now they found this line, which is Younique, and it's a natural-based cosmetic line. And now they feel free to put on a little bit of eyeshadow, a little bit of blush, a little bit of lipstick, and they know that it's not going to bother them. I think, makeup doesn't mean paint it up to me. You know what I mean? It is a way to enhance your natural beauty, and it's something that women can do. I'm so glad that I'm a woman. Because men are so limited in what they can do. It's like, okay, men, you get up, you dress, you put on a pants and a shirt. You know what I mean? What else do you have? You have a suit jacket. Sometimes you put on short pants. But women, you can wear pants, you can wear a dress, you can wear a skirt, you can wear a jumpsuit. You can wear a romper. You can wear all of these different type of clothing. You know what I mean? And it just lends to our versatility. And it just shows you how many things that we can juggle as women. We can just have all of these different choices, and it doesn't just like explode our heads. So, you know, and makeup is the same way. So you can choose to use it. You can choose to look differently, where you go and what you do. You know, a little bit for just going to work, a little lip gloss or a little mascara, something a little bit more if you want to take some photos, or if you're on a talk show that's being streamed live to the web, you know, you can put on a little bit more, and you can look all, you know, a little bit different than when you see. So yeah, so it's great to have those options, and it's great to have those options available to all women. The one big thing that we have for our company is the one that everybody is talking about. That's the 3D Fiber Lash Mascara. This is an all-natural mascara. David, you know that you see a lot of women that are wearing these false eyelashes.
Yeah, real super long. Yeah.
Yeah. What do you think about those?
I don't know that I particularly like it. I like more natural, more real, more natural kind of look.
Exactly. Exactly.
So, you know.
Well, long lashes are all the rage. And they have been the rage for a really long time. If you look at like the old Hollywood movies and that kind of stuff like that, the women have these long, luscious eyelashes, and you know, women love it, and hopefully, you know, and men, when their women have long eyelashes, they remark on it. They say, you know, they say how beautiful that is. So it's something that women always kind of try to attain and duplicate. So yeah, the false lashes are out there. However, the 3D Fiber Lash Mascara gives you the look of false lashes without that lashes. No glues, no chemicals. You don't stick on anything on your eyes, anything. It's just mascara. This mascara, it's a mascara kit that actually comes with 2 wands. One is a gel and one is a fiber. They use green tea fibers. The ingredients in this mascara is just natural black pigment, collagen, beeswax, and green tea fibers. So when you actually apply this mascara, it's amazing, because I see so many women that apply the mascara, and when they start putting it on, they're like, oh my gosh, oh my gosh, oh my gosh, because they're actually seeing in front of their eyes that their lashes are getting 2 and 3 times longer. So it's our best-selling product, and a lot of people on St. Croix. When I saw that, when I was in the States and I saw that, and I looked at that, and I know I've been chasing lashes for a really long time. I just chase the long lashes. How can I do that? Because every time you watch TV, they've got another company, and it says, oh, have these long lashes, just use this product. And you look at it, and you know, I'm there, I have the pen and paper by my bedside, and I write it down, and then the next day I'm like off to Kmart, you know, getting this great new product that, and then you put it on and you're disappointed.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You're disappointed, and then what can you do with it? Nothing. It goes into the makeup graveyard. Do you guys have, you know, oh, you don't have a makeup. You don't have a makeup graveyard. A lot of women have the makeup graveyard, and that is the drawer in the bathroom where you throw the makeup in that doesn't work. You don't want to throw it away because you already paid like whatever amount of money for it, maybe one day. You know, the makeup graveyard is there so that maybe one day that you go in there and those products that didn't work before will work
for you now.
Yeah. So you keep them. You keep them. But with Younique, one of the great things about it is that it has a 14-day money back, love it guarantee. So, I mean, who does that?
Right.
You can buy any of our products. We have the mascara, we have foundation, cream foundation, and powder foundation. We have lip gloss. We have lip pencils, these long wearing lip pencils that you can do that great ombre look that's actually happening now. It's such an awesome look. I actually have it on. So,
well, let me ask you a question, Melly. So, when you said you went to Houston, was your trip to Houston to go to this, or you just were taking a vacation and just happened to stumble across this particular product?
Well, actually, my daughter and my sister live in Houston. And my sister does this event every year that's called Divas Day. And it is it's like, goes on like from 8 to 2 o'clock. And women come to be empowered. There are a lot of spiritual messages, and then you can hear things about fitness and nutrition and entrepreneurship and how women can, race to the finish line, how you can uplift your life. There's a lot of stuff about marriage and families and relationships. So I go up there, and that happens usually in March or April. So I go up there every year to support my sister. Kim, how you doing? Shout out to you, Chuck. And so I go out there, and this one time there was this lady there. In fact, when I started going there, I told Kim, I says, Kim, you need to have vendors. And I wasn't even in a business at the time. I said, but vendors will add to your event, will add some diversity to your event. So that first time when they had vendors, I went up there, and I actually met a lady who was selling the product. And like I said, I've been chasing lashes. And she was actually talking about it in a conversation behind of me. And I was talking to somebody else, and then I keep hearing these things, you know when you hear certain things and your ears perk up?
Yes.
So she was like, mascara, long lashes. I was like, what? What? So I turned around, like, what y'all talking about? So she gave me the information, and I looked at this product, and I was like, oh my goodness, how many people, how many women in the Virgin Islands will want this product? And I thought it would be a lot of people. And I'm right. It's a lot of people who want this product. So I brought it down to the Virgin Islands. I opened up my own business, and I brought it down to the Virgin Islands. And I've created a team of people, my business partners. I have several business partners that are also sharing these products. And I've been in it, honestly, like I said, for about a year. I've gotten 2 complaints, two of people who said that, hey, this just doesn't work for me. And one was for the mascara, and another one was for a cream foundation. Says, listen, it just doesn't work for me. Okay. So I think that's a great that's a great record that we have. Yes. I mean, knowing me, David, a lot of people know me in the Virgin Islands. I cannot put my myself behind a product that people will say, oh, this is gab, this is not good, that stuff that Melody Reams is doing. No, I could never do that. You know what I mean? I value my reputation. I value what I've built up over the years. So all I'm going to bring to you is value. So if you want to see some great products, Mother's Day is coming up. Hey, have you guys got all of your stuff for the women in your life who are mothers? Okay, because if you don't, I've got some makeup, lip gloss, lip pencils, foundations, skincare. Their skincare is amazing. Amazing. Face wash, all done with natural. For the face wash has licorice and chestnut and all of this kind of stuff in it. And the moisturizer. I remember one time, even before I got into this business, I was in the States again, and I went to an esthetician. I was like, okay, and you go up and get a facial and everything like that. And I was oh boy, True Confessions time. True Confessions, at True Confessions hashtag. I went there, and the lady was like, oh my gosh, your face is so damaged from the sun. I was horrified. I was like, oh my gosh, I need to do something right away, It's like, do not pass go, don't stop, don't do anything, get something to deal with this, you know what I mean? But our moisturizer has the sun protection in it. My face, the quality, the texture of my face has changed so much in the last year when I've been constantly using these products. It's amazing because people come up to me and they say, what are you doing? What's going on? and I tell them it's Younique. You know, I had a very good friend of mine. I visited on her job back in February, and I saw a couple of people, and I saw she had some acne, some blemishes, and I was like, "Girl, what's going on?" She says, "I don't know. I said, "Listen, let me give you this. Let me, buy this face wash from me. It's called Illuminate for oily skin and for dry skin."
Mm-hmm.
And she bought it, and she's, it's a tube. It's about that big. It's a tube, but it will last you for about 6 months. It costs about $40 cash and carry, but she bought it, and so about three months later, I told her, I says, use it. You can use it as a mask, then you can wash it off. You can use it to spot on your blemishes. You can do whatever. And so I made a point of that I would get back to her in a couple of months. So 3 months later, I called her and I said, "Hey, girl, how's that stuff working for you?"
Mm-hmm.
She was like, "It's okay." And I'm thinking to myself, "It's okay, okay." I said, "Okay, well, tell me this. On a scale from 1 to 10, how is it working for you?" Girlfriend said 7. I was like, okay. To me, in my mind, that was pretty much a little bit better than what she was saying at first.
Right.
And I was like, okay, well, I'll tell you what, just keep using it. You've been using it for 3 months now, so just keep using it and see. Girl, when I get excited, I call everybody girl. I'm like, girl, I saw a picture of her, a selfie of her on Facebook the other day. Her skin was so smooth.
It's flawless now.
It was awesome. And that's the testimony. That's the testimony. It works. This stuff works.
Yeah. Is it actually made in the United States, or is it from someplace else?
No, it's actually made in the United States. Younique is a business. We're only 3 years old. We made our 3rd birthday in November.
Okay.
And in the first years, they were doing manufacturing in China, but they have moved all of their factories back to the United States. So all of the cosmetics are made in the United States right now.
That's encouraging.
Yes.
That's
So again, it's a ground floor opportunity for anyone who wants to get involved in this type of business. If you like playing with makeup, if you like taking selfies, if you want to wear cosmetics that that pay you instead of you paying somebody else and making somebody else rich, why don't you make yourself rich? Especially if you're a makeup artist. Yeah, these products, the eyeshadows, highly pigmented. Women know what that means. That means when you put the color on it, doesn't matter what hue that your skin is, from lightest light to darkest dark, those colors will pop. Highly pigmented colors. So if you're a makeup artist and you're using other national brands, you're just making them rich. You need to use Younique cosmetics and make yourself rich.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, sounds,
All right.
sounds like the way to go.
Yeah.
So how does someone get a hold of you if they were interested? They're seeing us live right now, and I got to call Melody and
Well, I'm gonna have to look at my bag here because I do have a business number. Oh gee, we were supposed to put up the number before. Okay, I have a business number. In fact, I have a card, and this is one of my cards right here.
just push it up a little closer. Yeah, there you go.
That's one of my cards right there. And it actually says, "Do you want extreme lashes? Ask me how." It says, "No falsies, no glue, no mess, no chemicals, just mascara. 3D fiber lash mascara, natural based, water resistant, gluten free, green tea fibers." We also have eye pigments, blushers, lip gloss, lip stains, lip and eye pencils, powder concealers, cream foundations, face wash, moisturizer, eye serum, face and eye primer, and everything else. So if you want to get in touch with me, definitely contact me on Facebook. I do a lot of my business on Facebook. Or you can call me on my business number, which is 340-201-2107. Okay, that is 340-201-2107. Actually, pretty easy to remember. I'm not good with that numbers though. memories are almost shot by now. Yeah, do that. And of course, David, I'm a person that just really just keeps myself busy. I guess most people know that I've transitioned from my government job since January 30th, and starting a whole new chapter of my life. Definitely the full story is not told as yet. It's not. It's written somewhere, but it's being revealed to me day by day. So I'm doing my business, and I also have an advertising business, which is called All Access Media Marketing and Public Relations. So right now, and that is an LLC, registered in the Virgin Islands, and so I have that. And of course, like we talked before, I have my volunteer work with FETA, and also the Cruising Christmas Carnival, which we're gearing up for now.
Yes, so it's almost that time again.
Oh yeah.
It's almost that time again. So Melody, the makeup looks great.
Thank you.
And I know I've been seeing that you've been doing some posting on Facebook about it. So I guess women are liking it, and they're liking how they feel and how they look, most importantly. So you're obviously enjoying it.
Oh yeah, I'm having a blast.
Oh really? Okay. And so can this be ordered online, or do they have to deal with you directly and you get the products, or? No,
definitely. I do have a website, and it's really easy to remember. It is www.tinyurl, that's tinyurl.com/amazinglashes.
Okay.
Yeah, that's it.
tinyurl.com/amazing lashes. Okay.
And then you'll go right to my website, and you'll see all the products you can order. Anywhere you are. If you're in the States, if you're, actually this company is in several countries. We just opened in Mexico. We are in Australia. We're in New Zealand. We're in Canada, the United States, of course. And we're in the UK. And like I said, this company is only 3 years old, and it's making women money. It's really is way. And not just women. Wait a minute. We have a few men representatives that are doing
selling the product.
Oh yeah. Really well too.
But Melody, do you have any products for men? Is all a female based?
No, actually, that face wash is a great thing. If you have teenagers, like I have a grandson, and he started to get the little bumps on his face, you know what I mean? And he used the face wash, and it doesn't smell like flowery or anything like that. Right. You know what I mean? It's good. It just smells like a face wash. So you can use that. You can use our moisturizer. We have our under eye serum, which I had a gentleman came and asked me about it. And he said, Melody, and he works at a very high powered job. And he says, Mel, still young. He's under 40. He says, I'm getting these, these bags and these black, black circles under my eyes. I guess,
working hard.
Guy, you working too hard. He says, no, well, he says, Mel, you sold my mom some of your cosmetics, and while I was, online ordering some cosmetics for her, I saw your Uplift eye serum. And so this guy, he actually researched it. He says, I looked online and I researched the ingredients that are necessary to actually that need to be in a product that will help me with the problem that I have. And your product, the Uplift Eye Serum, has all of those qualities. So I want to go ahead and order it. Now he ordered it for himself, and he's seen a difference in the dark circles underneath his eyes.
Okay.
So if you're a guy who is really out there and just wants to take care of his face and all of that stuff, and we live under this tropical sun, which is it's really bad. So you need to have something that you can use on a daily basis to just keep that youthfulness in your skin. Yeah.
Okay. So are those like unisex products? Because you said they're not just they're for male and female. So would you consider to be unisex?
Well, definitely the skincare.
Okay.
The skincare, when we're talking about the face wash, the moisturizer,
Those kind of things,
under
yeah.
eye serum, that kind of thing. But, it depends, a little mascara never hurt anybody.
It'll hurt the hell out of me. So that's all I'm going to say. It'll hurt the hell out of me. Ouch. Melody is our guest tonight on the It's Your Perspective Talk Show.
Soup choking.
Ouch again. Melody Rames is our guest tonight on the It's Your Perspective Talk Show. She has, in principle, I guess, agreed that I guess in a couple weeks here, she's going to bring a couple young ladies here, and we're going to have this sort of before and after kind of thing going on, and we're going to stream it live right onto the internet. So that should be good too. I think a lot of people would like to just see the application and just sort of the transformation from the products. It's about 9 o'clock, and we're going to leave it at that. Unless there's anything else that you have to say to add to either the 4th of July stuff or the makeup line.
Well, David and Soup, I really I want to thank you again for having me on the show. I always have a great time with you guys. The back and forth is really easy, and you always make me feel at home here in this undisclosed location. I'm safe, everybody. Don't worry about me. I'm good. But until next time, again, I want you guys to go to my Facebook page, Melody Rames, or I have a biz page, which is called Mellow Lashes in 3D. So you can look up that one. That's Mellow Lashes in 3D. And again, my number, my business number, 340-201-2107. 201-2107. You want to get in touch with me or just see me, ask anybody where I am. Everybody knows where I am. I don't hide. And say, hey, I heard you talking about your cosmetics. I'd love for you to come over and show me some stuff. Get together a couple of girlfriends and let's have a makeup party.
You do that kind of stuff?
Yeah, we play with makeup all the time.
Okay.
Melody, are you the only
Representative
here?
No.
Okay.
No,
Okay.
I brought this back, and I have I have several business partners who work alongside with me,
Okay.
and all of them are great, and all of them have their cosmetics, and they're working it. This is. There's enough people on St. Croix. We haven't even touched just a minute amount of ladies on St. Croix we have touched with this product. We have a long way to go. St. Thomas, St. John, and then of course we can also have clients. I have clients in the States. I have also have business partners in the States.
Okay.
That are associated with my business in particular.
Oh, okay.
So there's options for anyone. If you're listening in anywhere in the States, even in Mexico, we just opened Mexico. If this reaches that far, if you're looking for a way to make a little bit of extra money, just get in contact with me. If you love makeup and you love taking selfies and posting them on Facebook, just get in contact with me and let's make this happen.
Okay. Let's make it happen. We'll leave it at that. Our guest tonight is Melody Rames. Thanks again for coming out. This is the It's Your Perspective Talk Show every Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. We're actually off for the next 4 days. We'll be back next week, Tuesday. More fun stuff. Soup, you got any final words?
Melody, thank you for coming in. Wish you more success in your line and whatever you continue to do. Keep the faith, keep your head up. Rastafari lives, one perfect love.
Yeah, we like to say one perfect love is our praise and his blessings. When you put it all together, you get one perfect love. This is the It's Your Perspective Talk Show. We can be reached at 340-201-9005. We do have a website streaming live from thevi.com. And we'll be back next week, Tuesday, with more fun stuff. On that note, we're out. Have a good weekend. Happy Mother's Day.
Happy Mother's Day to Mom and all the mothers. Happy Mother's Day again
Happy
to you,
Mother's
Melody.
Day.
Yeah, we'll let
Yes.
Melody have the final word on Mother's Day.
Happy Mother's Day and happy birthday, Mommy.
All right, that's it right there. We'll be back. We're out. Peace.